Hey y'all, welcome back to Pancakes Pandemonium. So if you're new here, my name is Sarah. I'm a mom of 5. I have 3 kids on the spectrum, and this video is a collab with my sweet friend Kayla Stafford. She's also known as Mommy of 3 here on YouTube. And anytime I do a collab, the host, which is me and Kayla, we will be linked in the description box, and so will the playlist. And these mommies are doing all kinds of routines throughout the whole day. They're all creative and they're all introducing a piece of their routine. Now, initially, I filmed my early morning routine. I get up, I take my vitamins, I start my morning by drinking 1 liter of water, and I've been going for an early morning walk. And I'm sitting here editing it so I can get it up to you guys, and half of the footage, like, it's in my phone still, it's on iMovie, and like they won't process. And you know, and so obviously I'm gonna do a video. You hear it, alerts dinging on my computer, but obviously I'm gonna do a video. I'm co-hosting, right? So I thought I would jump on here and talk to you about the next part of my day, and this is fairly new to me. Oh, if you are coming over from one of the other ladies' channels or Kayla's, welcome and thanks for joining me. So as I've said, I'm a mom of 5. 3 of my kids are on the spectrum, and most of their lives I have been a stay-at-home mom. Now, our routines have varied. Like, you know, I've had pregnancies where I've been on bed rest and different stuff has gone on. Plus we grow and evolve, right? Like, that's part of life. But recently, a big part of my day is coming back here into my bedroom and working. And, you know, it's just, you know, being a YouTuber, if, you know, I'm not back here, and you guys have seen, you know, different times of year, my schedule drops off, and that's because I do it all by myself currently. I haven't made it big enough yet to, you know, have a staff or an editor. So if I want videos out to you guys, I have to sit back here and work. And that has been unique, and there's ebbs and flows with it. But yeah, from about 9 to 2, I come back here. I try to work on a video to get one out. But a lot lately, I have been studying in a coaching course. So my computer's on, so you're gonna keep hearing alerts. I come back here and I just study. It's like being in school, except for I'm not in like a brick and mortar classroom. So I really have to dedicate the time to that, make sure I'm getting the information correct. And the idea is to launch a coaching business and to start taking clients hopefully next month or the month after, so July or August. And I'm really excited about that. I actually went to school for a bachelor's in psychology, and I'm about 15 months shy of that bachelor's degree. I got sick and put in the hospital, and Em was a baby and so much stuff was going on. I never just picked it back up. That was when she was 4. So it's not like it's 9 years in the distance, but it's been about 3 years. And if I find it necessary throughout this journey, I'll finish it. But I've always wanted to do something helping people, and moms and mom life really is my passion, especially from a realistic perspective. And that is not to say that I won't ever have, you know, show a brand new car, show a new house. You know, I love all of those aspects, but I also know that not every step of the journey looks that way, and that's okay too. So I thought I would hop on here and talk to you guys a little bit about what that looks like during the day. And it really is a lot of like sitting here. So I don't know if it's anything exciting, but here. So this is my current setup, and you can see this is the video I was working on for you guys that made me have to restart. So that's what we're doing, see? And it's up here and it's in my phone, and these have been sitting dark. Well, I actually uploaded all of these last week, and these are not processing. They have to be light like the ones before. And then they've been sitting here. I took them off and re-put them on, and they've been sitting here for 45 minutes. So that's when I was like, okay, we have to do something else. I do have one child still asleep, and no, they're too big to sleep with us. Generally, that's a hard no, but yesterday was his birthday, so I made an exception. And, well, he's still asleep. That was my breakfast. Yes, I always have different essential oils floating around. Energy and patchouli. Those are really great, and really great for my productivity and the energy in my room. Of course, I've got coffee. Yes, I'm missing water. I usually make myself drink my liter of water standing in the kitchen, because otherwise, once I have a drink on here, I just sip on it all day, and I want that liter of water in my system. And then I'll go make like a water drink here in a minute. But yeah, about once an hour, I pop out and check on everyone. Or if I hear anything, I pop out and check on everyone. And usually, especially since it's summer currently, Gracie and the boys make lunch, you know. If they swear there's nothing to make, I'll come out and make something. But, you know, there's usually, you know, macaroni and cheese or pasta or stuff for sandwiches, you know, stuff like that. So, and I try to meal prep fruit and vegetables at the end of the week. Typically, I grocery shop on Friday. So over the weekend, we meal prep it and it goes into the next week. I know, like, but it's not super exciting, but sometimes it's life, right? I'll tell you, it doesn't look super exciting probably from something's going on out there. My window's open. But I love it, mamas. I can't wait until I'm sitting here at my desk, because this room is so big and there's so much open space behind me. I want to get like a partition type of deal, so when I'm taking calls and doing like Zoom calls or Google Meetups, you don't see everything behind me, if that makes sense. So we'll have more of like a solid setup. But I love it. I love it. It's very new. It's very different for me to not be out in the middle of things. But I want to encourage you, if you're ready to make a change and the timing's right, everything will be okay. My family does great. So this is the next part of my morning routine. I get up, obviously brush my teeth, all that, drink water, take my vitamins, and then I will go on my walk. I try to walk for 30 minutes. If the weather is not great, we've had a lot of rainy days this week and like cold rainy days, I will journal. I journal anyway. We've had a lot of cold rainy days. I will go outside in the garden, and then I'll walk for a little bit on the treadmill. I find it a lot harder to walk for 30 minutes on the treadmill though. Usually I'll do like 15-ish minutes. Because I really have enjoyed being outside. It's not the same. But like yesterday, I got up, I didn't walk. Well, the weather was bad, and I had birthday stuff I needed to go out and grab in the morning. And I was at Walmart for 2 hours. So, I mean, you know, wherever I can get the exercise, I try to get it. But yeah, if it's been cold and rainy, like it is most mornings here, I will go outside. I'll check on my garden. If it's not pouring down rain, I'll go check on my chickens, try to get that in before the weather starts. But I try to be active in my house that part of the morning, which I'm fairly active in my house anyway, but like some extra activity kind of a thing. Making sure, like, you know, my body's moving and I'm getting steps in, but I really prefer that morning walk outside around my neighborhood. But so we'll do that, and then I'll come in. If I haven't made breakfast already, I'll make breakfast. I'll get in the shower. I'll usually make a protein shake for myself, and I'll drink that first. And if you guys want, I'll link the protein and the vitamins that I take below. They're really great. They're really high quality. They absorb really well. And especially for me, having had gastric bypass, that's really important. So I do all of that, and then I come back here and I meditate, I pray, and I journal. I usually do my gratitude journal before bed, but I journal affirmations and manifestations, goals, dreams, things that I want and I want to happen and that I'm working on. So I do that, and then I get to work and I sit back here all day. And then when I'm done in here, I really try to shut everything down. That's why if you follow me on Instagram and you ever have trouble reach me, one, I'm working, and then usually at lunchtime and around the last part of when I wrap up here, I get on, I check for messages, I check for comments. I do it a little bit in the morning too, but I try to, like, I get too distracted. Like, it's easy to go down the rabbit hole. So I will do those kinds of things. And when I really try to focus on them and what they need and hang out. If everyone's really just having a lazy day, I'll spend more time on my phone. Otherwise, you know, depending on the afternoon, you know, we go out, we go for neighborhood walks, we walk to friends' houses, the kids play outside, more work outside in the yard or the garden. We play with the dog and make sure she gets exercise, you know, that kind of stuff. And then we start dinner, and I try really hard to start dinner by 5. Lance gets off work at 5, and I know that feels super early to a lot of you, but he works at 5. He works outside all day, and then he kind of gets home around 5:30, and between 5:30 and 7:30, that is like a block of time that's family time. And then he is back here, sitting right here, and in school himself, working on his master's degree. So we are just in a really unique season of life. We are working on new goals, new aspirations, new everything, and there's a lot of sitting and studying involved. So I just want to encourage you, mamas, if you are in a season of life where it looks different and you are not at Chick-fil-A or, you know, play dates or running around outside like it feels like every other mama on the internet is, it's okay. You know what? Live your life. If you have goals, you have things you're working on, and it's okay if things look different for you permanently because you just do things different, or different for you temporarily because you're in this season of growth and change, right? So this is my morning routine. I have an early morning routine, a morning routine, an afternoon routine, and an evening routine. And this is my morning work routine. So I hope some of you find this helpful. I hope some of you find it inspiring to know that you can do things that look different, and you can do new things and start an education at any age. I am 42 years old, guys. I turned 43 in November. New job, new career, My life is looking different and brighter than it ever has, and I'm so excited. If I can do it, you can do it. So I love y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. Again, I will have Kayla's channel linked in the description box, the playlist linked in the description box. If you came over from another channel, thank you. If you just found me, you know, through notifications or, you know, however they work on YouTube, thanks for coming and sitting and chatting with me today. I look forward to seeing you back here. We are going to be vlogging and trying to get vlogs up at least 2 days a week this summer. And then I don't know what the fall's going to look like because, like I said, hopefully I'm taking clients, but I'll let you guys know if it's changing or staying the same probably by the end of August. How does that sound? But I love y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for sticking around if you just found me. And like and subscribe and come back. Most of my vlogs are not this style. We're a very active family and you see a lot more going on around here. We also do shopping hauls and stuff like that. So it's a party around here. You never know what you're gonna get. I'll see you soon. Bye.